Welcome, everybody, to another Boldcast reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
This is Naruto episode 31. Yeah. Anything you want to say about the last episode before we get into it? Crazy fight with Orochimaru. We learned who Orochimaru was. We also learned Sasuke's older brother's name, which I forgot to mention last episode. Itachi. Uchiha is his name.
Kind of a crappy name.
Okay, well, I'm gonna save you from being hated by everyone, so, yeah.
I was gonna
I'm joking. What were you gonna say?
It was a pretty crazy fight. We found out that, what's the teacher lady's name again?
Anko.
We found out that, Anko was, a student, in the past, so she can do all the crazy, like, snake jutsus as well, which is pretty intense and pretty...
Indeed.
And they are wanting to bring the Hokage to the tower, so pretty crazy stuff going on.
And she was almost killed by those tigers.
Yeah, there were some tigers as well, randomly, so yeah.
But yeah, so that's pretty much it. We're gonna get into the next episode. Let's go. Naruto episode 31. Let's get it going.
Bro's pledge. Undying love and protection.
Nice. It's like a waste of water.
Yeah.
Oh, suck it up, Sasuke. Bitch. Wouldn't you be, like, worried about getting attacked, like, anyway? Like, you're
All
right in the open. Like, you're so in the open.
I can't fall asleep.
You were already sleeping.
I have to protect these two.
Ow. Just falls asleep. They all get killed.
Oh wow, I slept really great.
Naruto! Sasuke!
Did you take care of us this whole time?
Thanks, Sakura. We're all better because of you. I'm glad
This is
you're
her
okay.
dream.
Now you'll see what it's like to be prey. That predator is me.
My voice is gone. All our voices are gone. I can't believe it's daytime.
Maybe your dream's trying to tell you something.
Oh no! A squirrel? Oh man, don't surprise me like that, little guy. That was too close.
I thought for sure that would work. Do you think she saw the paper bomb we put on the squirrel? No, that wasn't it. I'm thinking we need to go closer and find out. So let's get going. Okay, if I can catch all 20 of those leaves before they hit the ground, then Sakura will fall in love with me. But if I cannot, then she will never return my feelings. That is the challenge I am going to give myself.
Those eyebrows are so bushy. You're such a weirdo.
I cannot believe she said that. I will show her I am worthy. We get them all. One left. What is that? That was close. This paper bomb explodes after a certain amount of time. Who would do such an awful thing?
Subtle.
All right, stop hiding and come out.
Shoot! So, we'll just use strategy number 2.
What? Are you seriously?
Wow! Imagine running into last year's #1 rookie Neji Hyuga out here.
Can I have your autograph? It's you guys.
Yeah, strategy
You look worse with your hair down. Put it back up.
Lost.
What?
Did you just raise your fist to me? Does that mean you want to fight?
No! No way! Sounds like to me!
They scurry off like cockroaches.
Alright! Let's see if we can find some weaklings!
Yeah, well, I doubt we'll find anyone weaker than us.
I'm just laughing in this show.
At least you
Oh,
don't
boy.
have to keep watch anymore. What's the point after we've already found you? Now wake Sasuke up. We want to fight him.
You'll never get him, you jerks!
Really? You
What
think?
do you want here? I mean, what do you really want? I know Orochimaru is calling the shots from the shadows. What's that strange bruise on the back of Sasuke's neck? You're behind this too, aren't you? And now you want to fight him when he can't defend himself?
What in the world could he be thinking? First I'm gonna kill this girl, and then I'm gonna kill Sasuke. Wait, Sakura. What? Why? It's so obvious. This is the color of dirt that's recently been dug up. And this kind of grass doesn't grow in a place like this. You know, if you're going to lay a trap, there's no point unless you make sure it's actually hidden. A log! You also laid a trap above. Watch out! Nice try, little girl. Clearly you have no talent as a ninja. Someone like you needs to... Leap hurricane!
With the squirrel.
Looks like you also need to make more of an effort. Who are you?
I am the handsome devil of the Leaf Village, and my name is Rock Lee.
Oh my god.
I'll write that one down.
I'm the handsome devil of the Rock Village.
Rock?
What did he say?
It's a Hidden Leaf Village. His name is Rock Lee.
Rock, yeah.
Anytime and anywhere that you are in trouble, Sakura. This was really all thanks to you, little one. But now it is time for you to run along. Sakura, I already told you. I will protect you until I die.
So intense.
Yes. Thank you, Rock Lee.
Yes, she said yes, Guy Sensei. She said yes. It looks like I have no choice. Zaku, I'll let you have Sasuke. I'll take care of these two. It does not look like Sakura is in any condition to fight. Looks like I get to have some fun.
Why would you even bother?
I am positive that there is some kind of trick to your attack. Therefore, I will not waste my time trying to dodge it. After all, I have seen your jutsu before. Of course, having said that, my odds still are not good since it is 3 against 1. I have to take a chance. One at a time. I will attack each of them with all my might.
Sakura, guard the other guys. Finally, something for her to do.
Oh my god.
Weaker than us.
It's just Protect the Bridge Builder, episode 2.
There's no doubt Naruto and Sakura are lame, but I won't have you bad-mouthing Sasuke. He's awesome.
Yeah, whatever. Maybe your precious Sasuke is better in theory than in practice. All right. I apologize if I upset you. About Sasuke, and I get the evil eye from his
Sasuke.
fan here.
There
Sasuke.
is no way Sasuke could lose a battle. Ha! But Sakura's a different matter.
She couldn't even start a battle.
Hey, Sasuke has collapsed, and Sakura's fighting.
What did you say? He's late. And he's never late. Lee is, well, fanatical about being on time.
No, I'm sure he's all right. But still, we'd better go find him.
Right.
Yes, I did it! I finally mastered the jutsu!
Enough resting. You're wasting your precious gift of youth. This jutsu, in the end, only Lee could make it his own.
I did it! I have practice. I pulled it off. Just try hard enough. Do anything. Well, I really did it.
Now listen to your sensei's awesome message.
Yes, I am ready to hear your amazing wisdom, sir.
This new jutsu, the lotus technique, is now forbidden.
Huh? What do you mean? Why?
This jutsu puts a huge strain on your body's muscles. It's a self-sacrificing technique. Normally, humans only use at most 20% of their muscle strength. You understand? Only about 20%? If all of the power were to be used, the muscles would disintegrate. So the brain regulates the amount of power the muscles can exert. But this jutsu is different. It uses chakra, which forces the brain to go past its limits, allowing for continuous high-speed Tai jutsu. In other words, this jutsu relies on to the limits of the human body. So you see, it's very dangerous. There's one time this jutsu should be used, when a particular condition is met.
Yes, I see. So what is the condition, sir?
Are you ready? You all need to take this to heart. The condition is...
The condition is... Guy Sensei, I have to use the lotus now. The condition has been met. I must use the jutsu.
to protect the life of someone precious. Did he disappear?
Not yet.
Oh, this is what he was doing before.
Oh no, Dosu. Take this! Primary lotus!
Well, I mean, that's... I don't know
much
how much
better.
that's gonna help.
Got you just in time. What? This cannot be!
It's a frightening jutsu. Now it's my turn.
Oh no! My body still has not recovered from that jutsu!
I know.
Your jutsu is indeed fast. We're going to show you something called the wall.
Stop standing there, bitch.
That's the end. Alrighty. That is episode 31 of Naruto.
I like how when he's just like whatever chips guy,
What?
the guy who's
Chips?
just eating chips all the
Choji.
I like how when Choji is just like, oh, Sasuke's knocked out and Sakura's fighting. And then it cuts back to them and you expect that she's gonna be fighting, but she's just sitting there.
Yeah.
Kind of a letdown, to be honest.
Yeah, it kind of is. I wish that Lee didn't come in so soon. And like
It's
that
like she
trap.
laid those traps.
She
but
laid
they-
one trap, but it was actually
a
a
fake
trap.
trap.
For another trap. But that was it.
Yeah.
And she didn't account for maybe like. With all the crazy shit you've seen, there might be people who can break fucking wood.
Yeah, like, I don't know, it just seems like, since she is, like, so smart, she should theoretically
taken that
have
opportunity.
more of a knowledge of traps.
And-
specifically because it's something that doesn't necessarily require skill, you just need to know about how to make a trap.
Yeah.
So you'd think that, like, with all three of their lives on the line, it would have been more of a... She just would have had more motivation to do something else. And then she could have actually gotten a little bit of sleep or something. Because, like, since she did have those traps in place, she might as well have actually slept. She might as well have made more traps that would alert her if anyone came near. Actually gotten some sleep so she could be of any use at all once the traps failed. Obviously would have, because they weren't very good.
Yeah, she should have taken the opportunity. Like, the traps, she shouldn't have been relying completely on the traps. She should have been, like, using, set other traps and, like, use them as an opportunity to get a hit in. It's kind of dumb to think that your one log trap is gonna, like, take out an entire squad and save you and your squad mates. Like, you should set the traps, but you should use them to your advantage as, like, a change in power balance in a fight rather than just set the traps,
I mean,
hope
and
they
she-
work out, and then if they don't, we're completely fucked.
But her whole thing is, like, she's so tired she can't do anything anymore. But I hate that excuse because
she
she
wasn't
doesn't do
doing anything.
anything before.
Yeah.
So, like,
She didn't do anything the whole last fight.
Rock Lee shows up and he's just like, she's in no condition to fight. And it's like, no matter literally what condition she was in, that same
Logic would
assessment
hold- yeah,
would
exactly,
apply.
yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Like, she's literally sitting there. She's not even, like, taking like a defensive stance or like.
And like they haven't
doing
been out there.
anything.
It's not like, oh, she's starving and she's sleep deprived.
It's
She's
one
been out
night.
there one night.
And I would say if it had been either Naruto or Sasuke, they were so tired from that fight with
Orochimaru.
yeah, but she literally wasn't even in that fight. She was just standing there. So I don't know where her energy went. Like, what, doing one log trap like really took it out of you, I guess. Like, I don't know, all these hours and hours of ninja training were literally for nothing. If you like you're just, I don't know. I know I talk about her a lot, but it's just really frustrating to have a character that like
It's so useless.
that is so useless.
You know, it's funny because when I first watched this show, I watched the whole show, and then I started, like, reading and watching other people's, like, reviews and, like, discussions about it, and I was surprised when everyone was like, Sakura is the dumbest fucking character. I guess I just didn't pay attention to how useless she was the
But
first time I watched.
you can almost just ignore her and pretend she's not there, and
Essentially.
nothing would change.
Pretty much.
It's, like, literally, the only thing she's done is throw that knife to stop Naruto from dying.
And protect the bridge builder when she really didn't.
No.
Like, the bridge builder was
It's
just as much in danger with her there as without her there. It literally
She was
made
almost
zero
like a
difference.
human shield, just in case
But not
someone...
even with that giant sword.
Yeah, that's
Like,
true.
Yeah, it's really frustrating, and I didn't know it was this frustrating when I first watched it. I didn't even pay attention to how fucking useless she is, and like, I don't know. But yeah, she's done fuck all. Like, it's really dumb.
And, like, honestly, at the end of last one, I honestly was tempted to predict that someone was gonna come in and save them, and I was like, but I didn't, because I was like, that's not gonna happen again.
Yeah.
And then I'm just not surprised, but still disappointed.
Yes, and then the handsome devil of the Hidden Leaf Village showed up. The best nickname ever.
The handsome devil.
I love how he calls himself that. He shows up, that's how he introduces himself to his enemies. The handsome devil of the Hidden Leaf Village. So good.
Yeah.
He just loves her so much.
Who
can imagine
if
why?
I collect all these leaves, doesn't collect all of the leaves.
Yeah.
Kind of sad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was kind of interesting to see the sound guy's reaction to, like, oh, we know all about you guys, and there's this crazy mark on Sasuke's neck now, and then they were like, what?
Yeah, they just, like, their cover's completely blown.
Yeah.
They're like, what the fuck is he thinking? Like,
Yeah.
what is... He just
Destroying
blew
our entire
cover,
plan. Now he's
blowing the
fucking
whole
us over.
operation. Like,
Yeah.
Wait, what is his plan? Like, yeah, like, what would you imagine? Like,
Yeah, I don't know.
fuck?
And it's kind of weird, because I don't really know anything about it, but it's like, I don't know. Does he want those guys to actually kill Sasuke and fight him, or does he secretly just want Sasuke to beat them and be even better? I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
So what do you think's gonna happen next episode?
How
are things shaping up?
I think the other two members of Rock Lee's squad, I forget what their name.
Neji is the guy, and then Tenten is the girl.
Okay. Well, I think that Neji and Tenten are gonna show up at some point, because, I mean, they're looking for him.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I'm thinking, I can't tell whether kind of, like, the whole plot of, like, the original plan for the exams is, like, almost out the window at this point. Not, like, the plot, but, like, the plan, because, like, the people in charge, this is not on their radar at this point. There's
Yeah.
way more crazy stuff going on.
Yeah, you have,
And I'm,
the
like,
biggest
I'm, like,
criminal.
seeing it, like, almost set up to be, like, several teams are gonna work together, and then they're gonna be the ones who pass because they took down these, like, actual real-life, like, criminals. Instead of just, like, having, like, I mean, the exam's not necessarily, like, all, like, fun and games, but it's not, like, people literally trying to kill you for no reason other than the sake of killing you, you know?
That's actually not true. Like, part of the thing is you can kill each other. It's the force of death. Like, yeah, well, but I know what you mean. It's like it went from we're all like competing for this thing to
like,
a literal like fucking life or death combat.
And
like,
but the thing of it is like, I mean, I don't know about all of them individually, but it's like in the world of like, okay, you just need to get their scroll. If you don't have to kill the person, I mean, I'm thinking most people probably wouldn't want to kill just someone else of their same level for like no reason, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It just seems like that like, and that's not the point. The point is not how many kills you get. It's how, if you're able to even complete it at all.
Yeah.
And there are way more ways of doing that than just like straight up murdering all the other squads.
That's why they didn't make it a straight up battle royale of like who can survive. It's like, here's a task to complete, and it's like competitive, so like they didn't make it a one person, a last man standing type thing, so specifically for that reason.
So it's just like, I don't know, I'm interested to see if even like having the scrolls or anything is even going to matter in the end, or if it's going to be more on like, we know what you did and we know that you're obviously qualified because this was some crazy shit that was going on. Like, you fought like literally the worst criminal we have ever like seen and survived, and now you have this like Sasuke has this crazy like curse on him now, and you know what I mean, like
there's a lot more at stake than just an exam.
Yeah. So that's like my only sort of like prediction for the future is that things might change into who passes and who fails based on like what their actions are based on all this new stuff.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Tune in for another Boldcast reaction of Carson and Lindsay, the president of Sakura Haruno's fan club, next time on Naruto. See you later.